Hello?
You there, Armando?
Yes, I am.
Jonathan?
I'm here.
Selena?
Yes, sir.
And I see Sam, I don't know if your audio's on. You're doing it through the phone. Are you there,
Hello,
Sam?
Adam?
Yes.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay, you see the screen too?
Yep, sure do.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to try to do, it seems like Selena was okay. Armando was having issues, and so was Sam. So we're still going to try to go with Skype, but obviously there are some things to iron out with it. But I might maybe later on in the week or something try to call you guys one-on-one and just run a test and see if we can find out what the issue is.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, it's just difficult on my end to see what you guys are seeing. The screenshots help though that Selena was sending. Yes, everyone's on. Okay. Are you there, Jonathan?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. All right, so we'll start with some status updates from the field and the office. So Jonathan, do you have any updates?
They're starting, or they're doing building B underground next week. I think probably on Friday they're going to start doing 4 for every B. And also I've submitted the job drawings for the food service equipment, and there are some the backgrounds that might not work for the gas and also the plumbing. So I asked the architect to revise those backgrounds and also to verify if the plumbing and electrical are okay. What else? I think that's it for now.
Pretty difficult.
You can't hear me?
I can. It was just coming through a little muffled. It sounded like you said underground shop drawings.
Yes. For the plumbing rough and shop drawings for the kitchen equipment. And also, I do need those plumbing shop drawings revised for the guys in the field because they're in that area D where the drain line or the drain conflicts with that I think that pump. So we need those revised. I send them in to the architect or the engineer with those notes, and I would like those revised so we can make sure that we don't run into that problem on the field.
Has Ralph seen those revisions?
Yes, he has, and he said he was going to do those, so I'm still waiting on him. Maybe we could push on him, maybe he could give me those. One more thing, Selena, are the underground electrical, are those good?
Yeah, they should be. I already emailed those to
Tommy?
oh my God, to Tommy, yes, and then I uploaded them on the FTP site. But I'll follow up and make sure. I guess I don't know if he needs to send those to you or officially do
They're
whatever with
there.
them.
I could get them from the end drive, and I could just submit them. But I just
Oh,
want
okay,
to
yeah.
make sure that they're okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do that. And that's about it.
Okay. I'll have to look at that. Ralph, do you have any updates?
At the moment, we are trying to complete level D, and I've uploaded the drawings that Jonathan was talking about to the FTP site, the revised drawings, and I sent. I think I copied Adam and Jonathan on that.
Send that yesterday?
I think so. Yeah, these are revised regarding
Got it.
the floor drains that he was talking about.
Okay, it's on my screen. It's the one that says 6:15:15.
6:15, yes.
Okay. All right. Well then, we could get those to Sam so he could make sure that they won't mess up in the field.
Yes.
The reference. I don't need to submit those to the architect.
Okay. Lena, do you have any updates on the electrical field?
I don't think so. I don't have any additional info. No. Mm-mm.
Check the. Upload any shop drawings for the electrical?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Okay, you did. You did. Okay, since I'm on you already, how about with the mechanical?
In regards to anything else on it?
Yes.
No, I think I sent Robin an RFI on Area A in regards to some ductwork in that vestibule area. Other than that, I mean, we're just still going. But I haven't come across anything else.
Selena, did you see that RFI for the, I guess, or no, not Selena, but it was Ralph. Did you see that RFI for the drain in the mechanical room and the mezzanine? The drain pipe change?
Yes, I did, and
Okay.
I updated the model as well and sent that to Adam,
Okay.
and
All right, say that
that's
again,
what my
Ralph.
second upload. Yeah, that's what my second upload was revised.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you just uploaded that right before lunch, I think, right?
Yeah, and it was just the drain, which I kind of I still have some questions over because I thought we made it clear in the RFI that we're having problems crossing the column line D12 due to the tight restraints of the ceiling. Yeah, the ceiling there and the ductwork. are all real tight. The ductwork kind of takes up all the space in there. It's tight to the bottom of the top of the ceiling, and it's tight to the bottom of the structure. Therefore, there's no way we can pass through. So, and they're still wanting to actually get over to that side that they're talking about.
What room specifically is that?
It's in the mechanical room.
Yeah.
Okay. Say again, Ralph, where exactly it is?
Right.
Let me see.
Where the ladder and the mezzanine are at.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Right there. You're looking at it.
Yeah. I just saw that change too. Yeah, there's this seam right here, and there's ductwork underneath it.
So the RFI doesn't really answer all of the questions.
No, it didn't.
Exactly.
Hey, Ralph, I know we're looking at this, but what about coming out of the slab with that for that pipe? Have we looked at that yet? Now, you know, below floor, below ground.
What about? What do you mean, Sam? Coming out of the slab?
For the plumbing rough end for this, is we going to be affected there?
No. No, this is actually the mezzanine area, which we have yet to issue any kind of penetration drawings just yet. But right now it doesn't, as far as the slab on grade, no, it does not affect any of that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it actually goes south for a while until it goes into the underground.
How much space do we have between the beam and the duct in the bottom? Right where.
And just a few inches.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, regarding this issue, we'll just try to get this resolved. I'll do some snapshots of it, and
the thing specifically serving a unit, or is it just a general floor?
I'm sorry, what was that?
floor drain itself, I mean, yeah, can it go somewhere else?
Well, that was kind.
Go ahead, Ralph.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we
that
had
was
talked
kind of
about that.
issue about location, yeah.
But I think what's going to happen is, you know, the condensate coming out of the that unit there. If you relocate that floor drain, now you're going to have to run that condensate drain line over the floor to get back to that floor drain.
If you just moved it, what direction is that? West by, just to the other side of that B? Yeah, it would be moving it over a little long of a run.
And then once you move it west, you pull it back some away from the air handler unit, and then you're going to have to cross over, just travel over there to the drain, that same drain with the condensate drain. And if you pull up that section a little bit, you'll see you'll start creating a trip hazard because that condensate's going to be located right in front of the mezzanine access.
Okay. We'll work on this. Dan,
Yes.
what would your preference be here? If you would, given this situation?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Like Ralph was saying, if we start moving that drain line, we're gonna start creating a trip hazard. Would it? Could we possibly move that drain further? I'm not real sure of the direction. Back off to the right or to the east? Yes, that way. But that's going to require, roughing it in different from down below. That may affect our, well, I'm sure it will affect our rough end.
Can you take it down somewhere else?
Yeah, Ralph, would it be possible to put it over there somewhere?
Right now, we could probably modify this. We'd have to modify the underground to accommodate a drain. But more specifically, I think we got to recognize the fact that nothing can actually get past that column line D12. We have kind of a very small window because if you look anywhere south, there's that electrical room, so we can't go in there. And we only have maybe, let me see, a few feet actually. It's about 8 or 9 feet that we can play with.
If we were to sleeve that beam, would it work?
This can.
If we were to, I'm sorry, what was that?
If we were to sleeve that, penetrate that
Well,
beam,
the reason I was calling you, so I guess we're kind of thinking, I know we've got month-end close on Tuesday, and I don't know if you're the right person to talk to about this or not. But I don't know if you're aware, we still have yet to be able to get into CMIC in our projects. Yeah. Yeah.
Adam, would this be an option, and I'm just eliminating this drain completely right where it's at, possibly sleeve the slab and take the condensate down, because this is probably going to be, at the largest, I would say probably a 1 inch, possibly a 3/4 inch drain line.
CMIC officially.
And, run it to wherever we can, on down below the first floor.
Well, they have done that.
Madison, the reason we're muting you is because we can hear.
They haven't been able to.
My question is, if we were to penetrate through that steel beam, would everything be fine if we could get down below the, offset that pipe down like 4 inches?
Are they going to let you penetrate that steel beam?
What diameter is that pipe going to be with insulation? How big of a penetration will we need?
I think
that pipe's not going to be insulated.
Oh, it won't?
No.
we may have to insulate it, a little ways, at least that trap with condensating, going into it, because it will sweat.
And that's a 4-inch.
So
Yeah.
you need would it have to be a 6-inch penetration?
Pretty close.
Okay. I might. It's a W16. I might try to skin the cat that way if I can get them to do that.
Penetrate that beam?
Yeah. I think it's 50-50 doable.
Is that is a steel beam, correct?
Yeah, steel beam.
So we'll propose two solutions. You could either basically do away with the drain as it is and move it to the east and take it straight down to the other floor and find the nearest condensate drain with a smaller line.
Yeah.
Cost implications, or this does have a cost implication, but it maintains the same route.
All right. So this be a new RFI? Okay, we're going to issue a new RFI then. Okay. Going back to the status update with automatic fire protection. Armando, do you have any updates in the field or in the office?
Just our updated models for that D, and I'm working towards completing the rest of the D.
Okay. I just had a question. I was looking at an area of D. All right. Well, I'll get to this issue. I made a viewpoint on it.
Okay.
Me doing that, or there's someone?
Who else from BC is on the line?
Open old business, previous action items. Open RFI status and resolution of shop drawings for all of Area D overhead. So I was looking in the uploads, and it looks like we have the area, we have penetrations, shop drawings for underground. And then do we have anything?
Just plumbing.
Yeah, just plumbing and electrical. Do we have any status updates on the shop drawings for the penetrations for levels 2 and roofs?
Are y'all just doing those as you get to them? Question to, I guess, Ralph on the plumbing. As you move from level to level, you're just simultaneously doing your penetration drawings? You there, Ralph?
Oh.
Sorry about that. I muted myself and forgot about it. We are doing them as we're going up. In fact, I'm working on them right now, and I've worked around this issue, which is one of our penetrations, which isn't that big of a deal. So I'm about 80% done with this. I kind of wanted to get through this meeting to see if there were any kind of issues regarding any kind of movement that would affect those drawings. But like I said, I'm just about 75–80% done with the next set of penetrations.
Okay, yeah, so he's doing them.
Yep. Okay.
Same thing with Selena, most likely.
Yeah, I just got to PDF them. I'm trying not to change anything, you know, keeping it from where we located it.
Okay.
So I just need to PDF them and upload them and then send them to Robin as well.
Now, the next deliverable that we're going to talk about here is just we're going to need to go through whatever conflicts remaining level 1 area D today and get those identified, resolve them, get them resolved by noon tomorrow to be area so that you guys can then annotate your shop drawings and submit them for AE review. So we'd like to get those in this week, the 2D shop drawings for team review. Move on to the next area. We already covered those R5.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, that's what you're.
Okay. So under new business, new RFIs, the status for number 11 and 13. Jonathan, do you have information on those? They were, hold on a second.
11 is the ladders.
That's all resolved, though, right?
No, not.
Change orders
Okay.
into the system of contracts.
11 and 13, the mezzanine ladder openings were still, well,
I mean, I had
the response was that they're going to change the
enter all of our
voice.
contact information.
The changes have to be made on the field. Once we get those openings, the sizes of the openings, and I think Roger was looking into those 2 openings.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah, so did you open up the submittal for those openings, the dimension of the openings?
I guess, has that architect gotten back with you yet, or still not yet?
No, he hasn't for the core drilling, no. I've called him a bunch of times now, and he hasn't answered.
In terms of really the RFI number 11 doesn't have much for MEP coordination because there really isn't much going around where those stair openings are.
Well, I suspect ours is not going to be the only project that has a hard time meeting Monday deadline.
I think the only thing that was in question was area A, mezzanine, where they had the shaft wall.
Well, hey, I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for calling.
Which they left.
The main thing that I wanted to go over today is with mechanical for the RFI number, what was that, 13, where we're going to penetrate the floor. And I was hoping we could get those penetration locations hammered down today. And if we can't get dimensions in all directions, I'd like to at least get the beam and joist layout done and then move the openings in the other directions later if we need to. So I don't know if mechanical could hammer that down for the mezzanine today.
Yeah, well, and I was looking through the clashes earlier. There is a few, so yeah, I should be able to do that. But other than that, I think I uploaded all the floor penetrations already with the roof back a couple weeks ago. But I'll go through the clashes because I think there was a few that do deal with the floor penetration. So I can get that done by the end of the day.
And I can easily take care of those with what I've looked at once I get that from you. It's just a matter of moving some beams and joists, and we should be good to go.
Okay.
It should have it to where we got a little bit of tolerance if we need to go a few inches this way or that way later, but I need to get something going to structure now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I think some of those, it was just more the insulation than anything. So I'll finalize that this afternoon and send it to you all.
And then I guess that's hard to mention. That's going to be including plus extra tolerance and everything. So I don't need to add anything to it.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, the floor penetrations that I did do previously, it did allow for any wiggle room. He wanted me to add like an inch around, so I did previously include that on my floor penetration drawing. So, but it will include that.
Too much bigger.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
I do have a question. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Jonathan, did you receive an email from Robin in regards to an RFI for some louvers in that transfer duct?
Yes, I did receive that one.
I didn't know if that was maybe 13. I didn't know if it had a number already, because I don't have one for it. Okay.
What I would like is I see the 2 pages. Is it by C14 and C16 where the louvers are at?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's one of them. And then the other one was just verification on that those transfers. On the detail, they're supposed to be going through a wall, and there's 2 of them, and it's opposite side on that area where they're just in the middle of nowhere, kind of.
Okay, so the question is, you want to know this?
Verify that louver size, because it's not shown anywhere. And then clarification on those transfers, if that is the true intent location, or if it should really be moved, into a wall like the details show. I can send you a better snapshot or overall of it if you want.
Yes, it'll be better to see. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll just do the whole PDF and I'll just cloud it, and that way you can see it, all of it.
Yeah, if you cloud them, it's better. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll send it.
I'm going to go ahead and open the model. I started looking at Area C, Level 1 and Level 2. Level D, I found some additional clashes with the uploaded models. Okay. They're pretty small. They're small things that need to shift and move, that just things that got caught in the clash detection process. In Area C, the overall clashes so far that I looked at today seem to be more with some viewpoints of those clashes that I caught. These are old clashes from the last couple of weeks that still haven't been resolved yet. One is in D100. The hydronic pipe is clashing with the mechanical duct.
Yes, I adjusted those up so that they would all be bottom.
Were raised.
Prior to the upload, Selena?
Huh?
Were they raised prior to the upload?
Yes, yeah, I was looking through them right now, and I fixed them. So with the upload that I have today, those should be resolved, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You said you were going through the model.
Yes, yeah, that was from, I guess, the 10th, I think it was, because I wasn't here last Thursday.
That's right. Okay.
Or Tuesday. I don't know. My days are all messed up, but yeah.
Okay, so a lot of these issues you're going to hit at. So
yeah, I started to go through
a lot of mechanical. you look at this one yet, Selena?
Yeah, you know, I did, and I was trying to, I was looking at the section view, trying to figure out to make sure that it's aligning correctly, because if you go to the floor above, that one elbow is going up, but I don't know if that's correct. So I was going to dig into that more to see, because that might, I don't know, it's supposed to hit the bottom of that unit. So I was going to look at the submittals also,
Okay.
because that one was kind of, yeah, I was a little
That's a
confused on that one.
mezzanine. You need to tell me where it is, and then I'll move the joist.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the ones, yeah, that would be affected.
Armando, you've seen this one already, right?
Yes, did I not fix that?
I need to raise up about 8 inches. We took a measurement earlier, and it was just a branch that you're jumping up already. You just didn't jump up enough, or maybe there was another shift on mechanical, but 8 inches will clear it, and we checked up and down the branch. That wouldn't affect anything.
I think you did raise it. It used to be down here.
Yeah, I raised it up quite a bit actually, 1'7".
Yeah. Still needs 8 more inches.
Almost there.
8 more inches right there, just from there to there though, right?
Yeah, it's a very short run. It's, like I said, I walked the thing from out there. Got the kitchen vent hood. I always forget what happens here, whether it's an actual system that's contained within itself or whether you actually have heads here. I didn't look at the piece of kitchen equipment. Got it at.
Yeah. Is that what that is? But there's ceiling tile right there. How does that work?
Showing a vent. They're showing a vent hood on mechanical, are they not?
The reflected ceiling plan. Let's see.
You go to that floor plan there.
The reflected ceiling plan shows the ceiling tile all the way to the corner. So it's not actually. If it's kitchen hood, I don't need to be running in there.
I can go.
Down.
Even, yeah, I can't zoom in anymore.
Wants to return.
So is there 2 kitchen hoods?
Go ahead and go to the RCP there.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have another head in the other one.
But you are right, because RCP does show it going all the way to the the walls,
It shows
you know.
completely across there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the construction document. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's oriented differently.
Yeah, so that would be fun.
5.1 is the one that shows the hood. Or FF 5.1. No, the food service sheet.
I should have known there has to be a kitchen hood.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big. Just cut over to the right.
Oh yeah. Right here.
Whichever one corresponds to number 10 or 2. I'm sitting at that. Either way, there's something there. So fire protection on the coordinate.
Yes, I'll respace the heads.
All right.
Review. Resolve.
This is, I believe this is that same area, Armando, the 8-inch.
I sent an email. I asked if plumbing could please fix that one.
Did you copy Ralph on that one, or did you just send it directly to us?
I don't remember.
Just to y'all.
That you itemized the key points. The questions. Whether or not he resolved.
Okay.
Is that it for area D, or are there more?
There's more for area D. That same area. Never mind. No, same one. This is with your, I put in your
Main or branch?
A little too high, huh?
So the seating area is the branch.
Yeah.
And he just needs to lower that down a little bit.
Yeah, if you could just lower that a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I know where that one is.
Okay.
The one that supplies the other way and the other side of the building.
This one, Selena, I was looking at the lights. It looked like the clearance light fixture. Clashes with voice.
What's the mounting, right? So it'll say it.
Is it with the joist or the fire protection?
Say it again?
Is the conflict with, is it hitting the joist or the fire protection there? I can't tell. Or from that view, it kind of looks like it's going.
The joist.
Oh, okay, no, never mind.
The light was flipped, so the clearance was actually.
Okay.
hitting it.
It's a cleanup item. I'm not worried about it at all. This is a mezzanine mechanical space, so lights go where they go. Yeah, we're good. Now this fire protection. Oh no.
That pipe sure looks low.
Oh no, so this is a gymnasium area.
That's the gymnasium.
Sorry, I was reading the floor plan. So yeah, those lights just need to be put at the correct elevation, whatever architectural says is the mounting, or electrical says is the mounting height for those lights. Edges don't look complete. Fire protection side.
My pipe should be in the joist.
Back to what model is that a part of? Maybe we just need to adjust his elevation.
Well, that's the other issue I was looking at. It looks like they're okay, and
Are they running in the web? I can't really, it doesn't look like they are.
well, when I was slicing through it,
Just one model?
just one model. This side looked okay, and this, all of the lines are ground.
Yeah, I already see the problem. I didn't put a rise on the, I guess the east side. That's what it is.
For his stuff, areas flip, adjust light fixture height to avoid still joist.
And then the next.
Yeah, that's the same area.
Okay. Correct branch elevation. Oh, that's the. That's an easy one.
You just have to move it, right?
The duct can turn right and shorter and arm over to the flight.
Goes back to the fire line.
Okay.
Fire protection pipes are the wrong location. I guess it's the right location.
Are those out of whack too?
These ones, yes.
All of it.
Can you zoom out a little? That's just where they go down, where they go to the gym, right? Mechanical.
Note it for her. She can fix it. She cannot fix it.
Do you want me to verify the installation size on that too?
I would just say give yourself enough tolerance there to make it happen in the field and move.
Oh, okay. Yeah. can you move out or zoom out a little? Do you mind? I just want to see. Oh, okay. What a mess. All right.
What made you write the comment?
I was looking at it with Pedro. And then here I don't know what these plumbing lines. Well, actually, these plumbing lines need to be raised if possible. It's getting into the top of this mechanical duct and the hydronic pipes. Raise these lines.
Yeah, I was wanting to see if we can, if there's any movement in there, or we can have to shift all those risers over.
You mean like me moving my pipe, the hydronic piping some?
Yeah, is there any way that
I'll
those
look
can
at this.
shift to the west?
I'll look at the submittals again to verify location where they go down, and I can let you know for sure. I mean, even I don't know how close we're hitting.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll look at that. Which one was that? D248?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're pretty well locked in because of the ductwork there with the hydronic piping. I think if anything,
Oh yeah, I see that other duct. Oh.
we not if those plumbing line runs just over to the east a little bit. I know that we got more piping, but there's the needle right there. I guess the offset. Yeah, actually, Selena, you could cut those where you 90.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's an alternate routing. Where she 90s over here, she can 90 over there. Two lines like that.
Oh,
Just so that
then we have an issue. These are hitting the top of this.
Yeah, and those are going to be tied to structure because right now they're not shown that way, but they're all to receive 1-inch insulation.
on the duct. you could alternatively run below the duct, just because you're starting to get pinched tight on those lines, and once it's insulated up there, I'm not really sure there's going to be much of any space.
I can take a look at it to see if
As long as your bottom of pipe is above 7 foot or at 7 foot, I think you're all right.
yeah, I think it's 7 foot in there. Well, their bottom of duct is at 7.6, and that's bottom of metal. Is that correct, Selena?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that doesn't have the insulation. Oh, actually, no, that is that should be that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
should be correct because it's that duct board. It's hard. In the mechanical rooms, it is. So that is
So
what it is.
that's gonna grow a little bit more.
Yeah, by 2 inches, I believe, is what it is.
Okay.
What's your largest line there?
It is I believe it's a 3-inch. Just 1 second.
Yeah, Rob, that 7.6, that is what it is with the insulation.
It's 4-inch. That cold water's 4-inch.
You're going to look into that, Ralph, and try to...
Yeah. Yes, I can.
We already talked about that issue. Yeah, this is still in that mezzanine.
Follow that line down to the left, follow it, make sure it doesn't do anything.
Yes, that's the deal.
Okay, I got that one.
Okay.
I will get it out of the steel.
Got the needle.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Going right through here. All right, so those are the new finds from Area D.
Yeah, so just again, so that we stay on a timetable, guys and gals, just if y'all could, after, we're going to go into Area C and go ahead and look at that here in just a moment to look at the conflicts, but priority is finishing Area D out, and obviously with the exception of that one RFI, close it out and have y'all, going to request that you guys post your resolved models with all of these the conflicts noted today are resolved tomorrow by lunchtime so that we can do a review at lunchtime to make sure that they are generally clash-free, and then give you guys like to generate your shop drawings and submit them for review by our meeting next week on Tuesday or before, however quickly you can do it. Anybody have any issues with that? Are we good?
As far as fire protection, we still got to calculate that system. So.
Yeah, no, you're always a special one. You got to be complete. So
I just didn't want you to forget.
yeah, no. All right, everybody else, drawings you did.
All right. Area C.
I'm already tired from all that.
This was kind of an overall snapshot. I started going into a lot of the particular clashes, but then I just did an overall view. A lot of it's just mechanical and plumbing coordination that needs to happen. A lot of the plumbing pipes are hitting into the mechanical systems and vice versa. But here's some specific views. I think these are all kind of typical. I was going through it this morning, so I wasn't able to capture every single issue, but there were a lot of them. I mean, this is just a water line that needs to, it's intersecting and it's clashing into this steel joist. But that could move over.
And underneath the duct, those two that are going vertically through the duct.
Oh yeah, then there is this. This is a vent and floor drain, or a sink drain.
For that case, go down below the duct, they go down.
Yeah, they go all the way down.
Yeah, just making sure. Let's see what it would take to shift that duct over. They can move in wall and offset and stuff like that.
Team, I need to excuse myself. We don't have anything in C right now, and I've got another Bartlett Cock meeting I need to attend.
What? All right.
I'll look at
All right,
the
Armando, we'll post this. If you can help us by resolving your remaining conflicts in D and at least posting the model for us tomorrow at lunchtime, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I guess just going back to the original viewpoint on this one, I would challenge coming to look at it first. If they're still at a loss for it, then we'll come back and look at it from the ductwork side, but ductwork's kind of locked on location.
Oh yeah.
What is this?
Low ceiling.
I know where that's at, yeah.
It's conflicting with ductwork. Low ceiling. So the comment there is adjust to joint line elevation to above ceiling.
There's something there.
There's probably hidden a diffuser or something.
I know what I did wrong. I had to adjust your model, Selena. I didn't compensate for the 2'6" elevation change in the floor at first. So I think this one is.
Yeah, that needs to jump up. I think I know where you're at.
Okay.
The right elevation?
It's all correct now, but this originally was 2'6".
Lower. Well, your comment
Oh,
is
because of the floor. Okay.
Yeah, it's still valid. This was kind of that whole situation with the plumbing intersecting a lot of the mechanical ductwork.
Oh wow.
It's like a pretty consistent theme.
Yep. Wow. Clever.
Yeah, that's amazing.
When you go back to that clashes, are we hitting behind it as well, or just those two circles? Yeah, like if you go where the bottom circle is at, are we hitting over there also right to the right of it?
Here?
Oh no, go up. Right there to the left. Are we hitting there also?
Over here we are. Oh no, maybe not. Well, I can do this. there, right here it is.
Okay.
And I'll go through it and isolate the specific areas. Yeah, here there's a.
Well, for all of those, you know the answer to those. All of the domestic water lines are going to move. It's really the ones that fall, the sanitary lines, the condensate lines, the vents. They get some help from ductwork.
Okay.
Oh, I hit myself.
Yeah, you hit yourself. We looked at this and we were thinking we could widen the transfer duct, elongate it to go around the cable tray.
What's the elevation? I would need to go in and look at the mechanical details to see what elevation they've specified that we actually put these above ceiling. They can
The
go
transfers?
Higher.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
Go higher and above the tray, that's the easiest fix. We just shift them elevation-wise, not a big deal. It looks like they're sitting on the ceiling right now, so they probably need to.
Yeah, then they need to go higher then. Let me find that detail. There is that detail that says where, or makes a note about that. I'll look.
M5.1.
Oh, did you find it? Okay.
So all it says is minimum of 3.
Minimum of 3 inches above the.
Yeah, so raise it to clear. Raise both of them to clear. Advisor comment is raise.
Okay.
Just elevation.
Now this one.
So these two are barely touching one another, and in reality, in the field, you know, they're going to make this happen.
Yeah.
But just a little more wiggle room, I think it would help. You're hitting the top of the tray there with the duct. If you can move it the duct an inch, they can push down the insulation where they have to here, and dip it. Really short run, but it's not a big deal.
Okay. I'll fix those to the right elevation.
The other side of the building, the same issue with the transfer duct.
Let's just make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you check
This is drain line and vent line and all going through. Oh, we're back in D. Okay. Those are touches so far that I found in area C. I'll keep going through it and or if it's a general. Right.
So I think for next week's meeting, and tomorrow, upload your final models for level 1, area D. simultaneously begin producing your shop drawings for that area for submission to architect and engineer for review. You can send those to Jonathan and or post them to the collaboration site. And as far as area C goes, I think the goal would be to try to alleviate any structural conflicts that anyone has, and then really plumbing to look at conflicts with mechanical. See if we can get that a little better so that the other trades can kind of fall in line.
I have a question. It's not really that important, but on my previous upload, like for the roof penetration and floor penetration, where are they on the FTP? Because I don't see them there anymore. Do they just get archived, or?
I archive them just so I don't
okay.
have a bunch of WG files.
Okay.
We'll send you minutes, the published Navisworks model as usual, and
yep,
looking good. You know, we're doing great. Let's keep it up.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
All right.